So, you're an Edmonton parent, and you just heard the words teachers strike. Yeah, I know, your whole week just got thrown into chaos, right? But what if we could actually turn this whole thing around? What if this unexpected shutdown could be an incredible opportunity for learning and fun? Okay, let's dive into this.
And this is the big question, isn't it? School's out, unexpectedly. The routine is just gone. The kids are home, and you're left scrambling, trying to figure out how to fill the days. It's a huge challenge, no doubt about it. And that pressure to keep everyone occupied and, happy, it's real.
But hey, don't worry, we've totally got you covered. Think of this explainer as your roadmap. We're going to take that disruption and turn it into a week of discovery. And we're going to use the entire city of Edmonton as our classroom.
Okay, so let's just reframe this for a second. This isn't just some random break from school. Nope. This is a real chance to get out there and explore Edmonton's incredible learning landscape. We're talking science centers, living history museums, the whole shebang. It's time to go from disruption to discovery. When you really boil it down, you've basically got two main paths you can go down. On one side, you have these structured full-day camps. These are perfect if you need that reliable, supervised care for the whole day. On the other side, flexible drop-ins. These are awesome if you've got a bit more time and want to explore with your kids. Let's dig into the camps first, shall we?
All right, first up, the full-day strike camps. These things are literally designed for moments just like this. They offer a complete full day of scheduled activities, and they do a great job of blending education with a ton of fun.
So the two biggest players on the field here are the TELUS World of Science and the City of Edmonton's pop-up camps. And you can see right away they've got a really different focus. TELUS, it's all about that deep dive into STEAM, science, tech, engineering, all that good stuff. The city camps, on the other hand, they use their amazing locations to focus on things like nature, animals, and local history. So, let's talk cost. What does a day of hands-on science actually set you back? Well, the starting price for a one-day camp over at the TELUS World of Science is going to be around $75 plus tax.
And for that $75, your kid is getting a packed day. Seriously, we're talking live science demos, dedicated time to run around and explore the galleries, and a schedule that's designed to be super high engagement with almost zero idle time. Basically, it's a very, very active learning environment.
Now, what if your kids are more into, say, the great outdoors or digging into the past? Well, this is where the city's camps really shine, because the variety is just incredible. I mean, one day they could be learning all about animal care at the zoo, and the very next day they're exploring Edmonton's heritage at Fort Edmonton Park. It really shows you the advantage of using the city's own amazing assets.
Okay, but what if you don't need a full-day camp? What if you actually want to join in on the fun? Well, let's shift gears and talk about all the flexible drop-in adventures out there. This is where you get to be the tour guide.
And believe me, you have a fantastic range of choices. You could easily fill a day with history and science at a museum, or you could get creative at an art gallery or library. Or, hey, maybe you just want to explore the natural world at one of the city's beautiful conservatories or nature centers. There's a lot to pick from.
The Royal Alberta Museum is a perfect example of this. It is so big, so comprehensive. You've got natural history, human history, and even a whole gallery just for kids that you can genuinely treat it like a self-guided school day. You could easily spend the entire day there and not see everything.
Okay, I want you to remember a number. If you're planning a creative day out with a family, this is a number every parent should know: 17. Why 17? Because kids 17 and under get in for free at the Art Gallery of Alberta with a paid adult. That is a game changer. It makes an inspiring trip to see world-class art incredibly affordable for the whole family. And hey, if you're looking for a total change of scenery, you've got the Mutt Art Conservatory. It's not just looking at plants, it's a full-on sensory adventure inside those famous glass pyramids. And get this, for less than $8 for a child's ticket, you get to explore completely different climates and turn plant science into this beautiful, hands-on experience.
All right, so you've picked a destination. Awesome. Now, how do you actually get there without the headache of finding and paying for parking? Let's quickly map out a super simple transit plan. Honestly, it's really just 3 easy steps. First, always start with the official ETS Trip Planner online. That's going to give you the most accurate real-time routes. Second, if you're going downtown, think museum or art gallery, Churchill LRT station is your hub. And third, heading to the Mutt Art, just hop on the Valley Line LRT. It practically drops you right at the front door. Simple. And before we move on, let's talk about saving a little money, because every bit helps, right? Don't forget to check for leisure access program rates on those city camps. If you're a member at the Science Center, use that discount. Thinking about visiting the Royal Alberta Museum a few times? Look into a Mammoth Pass. And of course, that amazing deal at the Art Gallery. Kids 17 and under are free.
So you're probably wondering, how does this all actually come together in a real week? To make it even easier for you, we've sketched out a sample week that pulls from all these awesome options. Think of it as your plug-and-play action plan.
And check this out, it's a great way to theme each day to keep things exciting. Kick off the week with a bang on Monday, Science Day. Tuesday, get outside for Nature Day. Wednesday, let's travel back in time for History Day. Thursday is all about getting creative on Arts and Literacy Day. And then wrap up the week on Friday with Plants and Animals Day at the Mutt Art and the Zoo. Of course, you can mix and match this any way you want. It's your adventure.
So here's the bottom line. Yes, strike days are absolutely disruptive. There's just no denying that. But they are also this unique, really powerful opportunity. They're a window into all the incredible learning experiences our city has waiting for us, just outside those classroom walls.
Which really leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? Is this week just a major disruption to your schedule, or is it a chance to show your kids that all of Edmonton can be their classroom? The choice really is yours.